Also, I started the stream back up just now. You guys in the chat,
Refreshing.
if you could see this, let me know how it's coming through, if it's coming through at all.
Perfect.
Awesome, that's what I like to hear. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on, Bullwinkle. Oh, fuck. That was a mistake. Oh, hell yeah, he just walked through the fire. That is great.
There is actually an item here that well, pretty much allow you to let him do that all the time and kill him easy.
Well, I just got him. It's, he
Nice.
walked into the fire, and that was pretty much the end of him, actually.
Interestingly enough, he can drop his boar head, and you can actually wear it.
Oh, that's nice. Morbid, but
Yeah,
nice.
Not really. It's just his armor, but it looks really cool.
Okay, yeah, this... I gotta get the hell, lure this guy down here. Those archers are tearing me up. Note the giant arrow sticking out of my head. Come on, Mr. Pike. Okay, now I can take care of these guys. There we go. That wasn't so bad. You still with me there, BloodReaper?
I'm still with you.
Okay, good stuff. You went dark on me, man.
I'm just watching intently because I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad somebody is. It's fun to play, but I don't know how interesting the actual stream is. So, watching me kind of fumble out here.
I love Dark Souls in general.
Yeah,
I
when
really
you get a
do.
game like that, it's you can pretty much even watch somebody do badly about that. It's just you can still
Okay.
enjoy it.
How much are you enjoying this game right now?
I'm liking it a lot, man. The more I get into it, the better it gets. So it seems.
That's pretty much the general strategy and fame of the game, basically. Did you kill the knight? No, you didn't, did you?
What night? Oh no,
Black
not up
Knight.
there on that tower. No, I I left him.
You want to try and take it on later, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the area that you
That-
fight him in. It's just I don't think I had him
Well,
in
you
that
can
narrow
learn-
passageway on that other one,
it-
but this one's just kind of.
Well, the thing is, you were doing the wrong thing. What you should is a strategy we could do if you want to fight him in this little area. Now you've cleared it out. You go up to him, and you just look at him, locked on while having your shield up, and just block his attacks while just walking back around the stairs, and then just fight him in this little area. Because now that everything's clear, you can fight him to your heart's content.
Okay, I can bring him. He'll follow me all the way out here. Then yes.
Yep, and the boar is permanently dead.
Okay, good stuff. Well, yeah, why not? Hell, I'm down with it. Let's give it a shot.
And if you get another free humanity, like if you die a few times and you have to clear out those enemies and you get another humanity, basically don't rush down. Yeah, exactly like that.
Okay, yeah, just
He should've-
lead him down. Whoa!
Mm. He shouldn't be able to hit you if you keep baiting him on like that.
Unless
What?
I do that. And he just somehow swings his sword overhead and creams me into the ground. Come on, juke him into an attack. There we go. Refuel. Good stuff. Okay, figure out his attacks here. Don't you run away on me, boy.
His lunging, charging up sword attack is unblockable.
Where he dips the sword down like that and drags it up.
Yeah. And also when he the slashing one and the stabbing one those are unblockable.
Okay, wow, yeah, that smashing attack just destroys me.
It's best to attack him on an even playing field. Oh, crap.
Jesus, that dodge roll did not work a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone. Fuck that. I just...
You know, I guess it's... You can take him on. You can, honestly. But you're just not experienced with great weapons.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out. I don't have the goods right now, man. I'm just not confident enough. But that's okay. I mean, eventually I'll get there, and he's not going anywhere, I assume, so...
Nope. He does not go anywhere. They are very common enemies in one spot alone. But that's very late on in the game, and the only reason you kill them is to try and farm their gear. Oh, you do that? You have 2 humanity.
Oh wow, yeah, I can kindle that bonfire if I need to then.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, you may as well. You've barely killed any of the enemies, and you get 10 Estus out of it.
Yeah, that's true. Let me go ahead and take down this Pike Hollow. You know, I have the hardest trouble. I can do the heavy lunge attack. It's just the kick. I don't know what it is, but...
Oh. I forgot to mention... Wow, the spear guys just poke. Yeah, I'll trade all day.
There we go, finally!
Ring around the roses.
There we go. Now let's go kindle that shit. Anyway, you were about to give me some really helpful advice, I think.
There's a reason why you want humanity up in your top bar, because what it does, it actually increases weapon rates, item drop rate.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a luck stat as well, then.
Yes, it caps out at 10 humanity, and I believe you get a 20% extra drop rate.
Oh, wow, nice.
And
yeah.
it can stack with certain items that increase drop rate as well. So having 10 humanity always is the best way to farm items.
I'm just gonna have to go with dexterity on this one. May as well get 1 level up, I guess, there. Dexterity seems like pretty much always a good choice from what I can see.
It depends on your weapon.
Okay. I may be switching back to the long sword, man. I mean, this claymore is cool and all. It's just... It is very slow.
Well, can you go into your weapon page after you deal with any enemies that are trying to murder you?
Yeah, give me just a minute. Try to get fancy, and he does that.
Yeah, because as the last session, this is a game where you want to focus on as few weapons as possible. You want to get comfortable with the weapon you're using, you want to be able to use the stats properly you're using. But by the way, that glowing effect is the blue tearstone ring when it's activated.
Okay, yeah. Alright, now open up my my weapon screen here.
Just go on the claymore, please.
Okay, got it.
I'm just waiting for the bloody screen to catch up. Now, you see that it has a strength requirement of 16 and a dex of 10. But it still has CC scaling. If you upgrade the weapon, I'm pretty sure it upgrades the strength alone, and I'm pretty sure longswords are strength based as well. Okay. You'll get more strength based on strength when you upgrade the weapon. That's the general gist. If you upgrade it enough, you up the scaling. And if you have a B scale weapon, you can up it to an A. If you have an A rating, you can up it to an S.
Okay, so basically it's like a level up system on the actual weapon then, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, cool stuff.
Look, as you scroll to the morning star, you see that it has nothing in dex whatsoever?
Yes.
That's because it's a pure strength weapon. You get no bonus benefits. You're getting minuses on damage there because it's got no dex. basically.
Right, right. Now, what does the auxiliary effect there, that little, I guess, splooge it's got 300 by it, what does that represent?
Bleed. It
Okay.
causes bleed.
I'm assuming
Bleed
that wouldn't
is...
be too useful on, like, hollows and whatnot, but probably on, like, player enemies?
It works on everything. Basically what bleed is, it's another status effect, like poison.
Mm-hmm.
But when you build up, they will actually do burst damage. Like, you get wounded to the point where you do lots of extra damage to them when you build up their maximum bleed resistance.
Okay.
It's very powerful. It can go through shields as well.
Oh, wow. In other words, it's pretty fucking useful.
It is. Basically think of it like this. Imagine if you, in real life, got hit, you have armor on, and you got hit by something.
Mm-hmm.
And you get hit and it's not taking much damage, but then there's one lucky hit that hits your main artery. That's gonna fuck you up. Suddenly, you're fucked. You're losing a lot of blood, and you're losing a lot of health with it in this game.
I cannot get this kick down. I have no idea why. I'm gonna have to... God damn it. That's enough. I'm tired of fucking sucking at this right now. I'm going to learn how to do the kick properly. Get my ass out here away from the enemies. There we go.
Simply
hit the attack button first. Now I got it. Just slightly first. Bingo.
It only took you an arrow to the gut.
And only an arrow to the gut is the price it took for that knowledge.
Interestingly enough, with all the arrows that get stuck into your body, you think you just pick them out and use them yourself.
You would actually. That would be resourceful.
I mean, even though you're in human form, you're still undead.
Also, I did notice I need to check out my equipment here. Oh, wait a minute. Guy coming up from behind. I see you back there, buddy. There we go. Now let's check my equipment, because I've been picking up some, like, Wraith or Hollow, yeah, armor here. And it looks like it's pretty bad in comparison to what I've got already.
The only reason you want that is because it has some defense, but it's lighter. Rolling in this game is depending on how heavy you are.
Okay. So that's where the weight comes into play. Okay. Does it affect, like, run speed as well?
Yes.
Okay.
It also affects your stamina gain. If you have really heavy armor on, your stamina will regen slower compared to having no armor on.
I see you over there. Whoa, there's one to the left, too. Okay, nice.
Basically, they just tried to do a trap on you.
Yeah, and somehow I managed to do a proper parry for the first time since the night. Okay.
Nice.
Whoa, nice jump attack. He just launched himself off there at me. Cool.
What happened to the claymore? He switched it out, Star, so...
Oh, yeah, I went back to the long sword.
The longsword has a shorter range, but quicker.
It's a lot quicker, and the recovery time, which is great, is a lot less. So I'm gonna probably stick with the longsword for now. Basically,
with larger weapons, they do a lot of damage, but they have a long recovery. You want to make sure you get the hit in, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm kind of hit or miss as far as that goes so far. When I get a little better at the game, then I'll probably upgrade. Mystery key. Well, maybe we'll solve that mystery. I am just horrible at this parry system. I don't know what it is. I'm swinging too early is what the deal is, so I need to wait a split second longer before I actually try the parry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eventually
there was actually
I'm sorry, go ahead.
There was you probably saw an item there, like in the glimpse of your eye or something like that.
Yeah, I did, actually.
You can get...
But it was out there on the rafters, man. Can I, like, jump off of this or something?
No, you can just walk the rafters.
that's... Who knew, man? This guy can also try out for the circus, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're better than Gabriel.
At least Gabriel kept his feet on the plank. I mean, goddamn.
Do it in style.
Hell yeah.
Even though in that kind of pose you look like you would crush your nuts.
Exactly.
And in the armor, ouch.
I gotta say, I'm liking the look of this game, though. It's every new area that I come to, it looks really, really good. Oh, great.
Graphically, it's one of the best looking games to this date, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you've got to consider, too, that this was 2011. Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm up here now.
There's treasure to the right, and
Okay.
progression to the left.
Well, I say let's go with
Treasure?
treasure. What is this? That's got to be another knight. Let me see if I can sneak up and backstab this fellow.
It's not a black knight, but it is a different enemy type.
Success, baby. Oh, fuck. I tried to finish him off and I fucked it up. Wow, this guy has a lot of health. Jesus.
Yeah. The Boulder Knights.
Learn his attack pattern here. See. Fucking A! Got it! That's the way to do it. As he sighed a sigh of relief.
Nice work.
Ooh, a night shield.
Now, that's actually better than what you have.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at that. Yeah. It has less resistance to fire and lightning, it looks like, but I can't imagine that being too bad.
Now, it's got more stability, which means it can take more hits. Now, I should actually tell you what the defenses are while we're on the screen.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I can bring it up real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the stupid screen to catch up, sorry, so I don't look like an idiot. Here we go. Physical, right there, when it says 100%, that means that... Physical attacks you take from enemy, if that was at 90, 10% of that damage will go through the shield and still hit you.
Oh, okay. So even if you successfully blocked it, you'd still take damage. Kind of like poison, essentially.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Pretty much.
Scrubs McGrubs has invaded.
Oh yeah, you've been invaded.
Fuck.
PvP time.
My first foray. Let's get down to a good, wide open... In fact, you know what? Fuck this shit. If he wants to come here, he can come out here to where I fought this, what did you call it, a Boulder Knight?
Yeah, Boulder Knight.
Come on, motherfucker. I'll wait for you on this narrow little passageway here. Anyway, go ahead and explain. I saw the other stats, essentially.
Well, yeah, since it said 30 magic, you only block 30% of magic. 70% will still hit you and like that. Higher base shields and tower shields have more resistances, but the problem is they're heavier. But you generally want to
fuck.
100% shield. You found him, I guess.
I did. Stop rolling like a dumbass! Get away!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I couldn't even parry that shit. Jesus. Wow. I'm assuming that's some, like, high-level shit right there, because he pretty much killed me in one shot.
That's what we like to call a tweaker.
A tweaker.
Which is basically, at low levels, get high-level gear and fight with a huge advantage in their favor in terms of damage and defenses.
In other words,
Because
basically he's got a lot better shit than I do, and he just invaded me and wrecked my shit, basically, for the point of wrecking my shit.
Let me tell you this way, the armor it's not hacks, because you can do it in the console versions, Derek. It's just that he did things at a low level, so he could actually stay at a low level PvP zone.
In other words, he likes to prey on the newbies like me.
Pretty much. That's what tweakers do.
Nice.
It's rather dickish. Yeah, it's more exploits than anything else. Problem is, though, it's not against actual... It's not hacking at all.
Yeah, I mean, I can't fault the dude for that, because, honestly, I'd probably do the same thing at one point or another. I don't know if you ever played, like, Metal Gear Online, but,
Nah, not really. I haven't.
Oh, I would...
Well,
I'd grief the shit out of those people. So, it's kind of like payback now, essentially.
Let's put it this way. You know that fire effect he was doing on you?
Mm-hmm.
You could get that right now if you knew what you were doing at max effect. You could have upgraded your weapon to the point where you did a lot of fire damage at this point.
Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll...
Exactly. Unfortunately, you just got unlucky. I despise tweakers. Anytime I invade, I like to try to be fair as much as possible. I like to be honorable. I like to be fair.
Yeah, well, I mean, fight somebody that's around your own level. I can dig it.
Fight someone around your level, and have gear that's not stupidly overpowered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even though I got my ass kicked, like, pretty badly there, I don't hold a grudge on the dude or anything. I just hope it doesn't happen again. Although I think I'm hollow now completely, so I don't have to worry about that, yes.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at all. Taboo 101, yes. You can get whips in this game. You can be Simon Belmont. Whips are not very good in this game, but you can be Simon Belmont.
That's cool.
Or Gabriel.
I'll have to try that out later. Oh, well, at least my shit was left here. That's cool. Now, if you kill somebody in PvP, can you take their souls and everything that they drop?
Yeah, you get their souls, and you also get a humanity.
Okay.
Boulder Knights, by the way, these enemies, there's two types of Boulder Knights, and they have some really good gear in terms of weapons. This one has the Boulder's Rapier.
Finally got that.
Thrust.
Sorry, I'm
nice.
Working on my... And I missed with the finish again.
Basically, Rapiers are thrust damage, and they do great against armored targets.
Fuck.
But they're dex-based.
There we go. I had to waste 2 Estus on him, but I got him. Alright, good stuff. And I got the rapier. Okay.
Nice.
Let's check that shit out. Let's see. 73, that's not bad. Wow, it's got a great critical bonus, I see.
Yeah.
And its weight is, like, non-existent. I don't know, let's test this out. I like this. Usually, sometimes the light weapons are... Oh, and a Titanite shard, I think is how you pronounce that.
Nice. That's pretty good. The enemies here, the lesser Hollow Knights that you've been fighting, the guys with armor,
mm-hmm,
and the boulders, they drop Titanite shards, which is basically free materials to upgrade your shit. And pretty soon you can actually do that.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So instead of doing a kick with the rapier, you actually do like a little thrust and backstep.
Yeah, there's certain weapons have different things. For instance, if you had a curved weapon, like a scimitar,
mm-hmm,
instead of a kick, what you do is a sort of Prince of Persia-esque underhand swing with a backflip.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot. Plus, I love the backstep plus attack. That's the lunge.
Not to mention,
Jesus, yeah.
It does have two-hand weapon attacks as well.
Yeah, I tested that out. Well, let me find some enemies here that I can tinker with.
Bear in mind, it said it had a D in strength and a C in dex. It's dex scaling.
Okay, so the attack that takes the place of the kick does not knock their shields away, but...
You did actually do 4 damage instead of 1, which you were doing with the longsword.
True.
Because it pierced you a bit. That's the upside of the weapon.
Oh wow, yeah, and these things are so quick that even the heavy attack was just so fast that I was able to capitalize on his little stunned area there. Nice, I like this.
Yeah, backstabs will do a lot more damage compared to longsword, and counterattacks, especially counterattacks.
Now I saw the... Oh, shit, okay, here we go. We got another... Oh, Jesus, this guy looks different.
That's the second type of Boulder Knight, which has a really good strength-based longsword that can pretty much carry to the end of the game, to be honest.
Oh,
and
wow.
his shield is pretty damn good.
Fuck. Okay, come on, do your attack now. Try and... There we go! Excellent, good parry, good parry. And it took him down in one shot, fuck. Damn.
Really? Let's see. 230, yeah.
My game froze. No!
Oh!
Are you... Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. We're good, we're good. Holy shit. Oh, and the call dropped. Just bear with me, people. Apparently there was a bug or some shit going on there. Are you with me, BloodReaper? Oh, shit. Apparently not. Let me, drop out of that and I will rejoin the call. Maybe. It was such a great parry that it fucked the game up and crashed it.
Yeah.
You're back. Good stuff. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Are you picking me up, BloodReaper?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. We are back on the air. Thank God. It wasn't that big of a crash.
Oh man, don't know what happened there.
I have no idea, but
But
that was kind of a tense moment.
But since you're going with a parryite style, rapiers do seem to be more your style right now.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm liking this, man.
Now, you can't parry every enemy, as said, and the dex base, so up in strength is going to be useless if you go with a dex-based weapon. But it's a valid strategy. It is completely valid. It has got a really nice moveset. They're better rapiers, but they have the same general moveset, but just have more damage.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Nice!
So, yeah, I'm trying to work out the parry system so I can get it down to an art form, because that seems like the most useful type of attack. It seems like the strongest one that I've got as well, so...
As I said, you can parry a lot of things, and backstab a good number of things, but certain things you can parry, you can't actually do the critical attack on. There is one enemy in this area. One, though. That's it.
I see that, yeah, he's... If I gotta get the parry down right, come on now.
Try the backstab. Like, if you get a chance to get a backstab in, try it out.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, like that. Look how much damage you did.
Jesus, yeah, that's... Wow, that's nice. Also, there's a bell ringing, so I'm assuming...
That opens the gate.
Nice, shortcut. Excellent. I won't have to deal with those guys anymore.
But basically what that ball was, guarding, for future reference, if you ever decide to play through this game again, because to be fair, it's definitely a game where you could enjoy multiple playthroughs.
Oh, I'm sure I will, yes.
Halberd, another type of weapon. Basically what that ball was guarding, there's a hollow that runs through that open gate, and then he shuts it on you.
Oh, okay. Now,
oh, you've actually got the required stat to use that, so if you want, you can just equip it and look at its moveset.
Yeah, let's take a look. It's a polearm. I never really was all that high on the polearm type weapons for these RPGs, although I gotta say, this looks like a Claymore speed type weapon here. Jesus, okay, that's pretty neat. Let's see here. Can two-hand it, that's neat. Jesus, okay. That two-handed heavy attack is great.
Yeah. Drains a lot of stamina, though. That's the trade-off.
I don't know. Hell, here comes an enemy I can test it out on. Come on, buddy.